All right. I'll play you guys one of my slow songs that I'm going to be. It's going to be on an upcoming EP that's been recorded. This song is one of the most sensitive songs I think I've ever written. It's called "To Break a Heart," and it's it kind of speaks for itself.
All right, "To Break a Heart."
Turning through the pages of my life that look the same, trying to put a new one in the books. Maybe I'm responsible for making it seem harder than it looks. Please don't shed a tear for all the things I haven't said. Promise you I'll get there in time. Yeah, I think there's something deep inside my head that I've been trying to find. But I don't want to break a heart. I just need to find some common ground. Yeah, we're worlds apart, but I know you hear me now. All these destinations that I swore that I could reach get a little closer in my view. Maybe I just need to practice what I preach so I can get to you. We all get a little older every day we live, 24 hours on the clock. Maybe it's not what we get, but what we give that really means a lot. But I don't want to break a heart. I just need to find some common ground. Yeah, we're worlds apart, but I know you hear me now. I don't want to break a heart. I just need to find some common ground. Yeah, we're worlds apart, but I know you hear me now. Isn't it amazing what a simple soul can do, hanging in the balance of defeat? Against the odds, here I am still singing true to make the two ends meet. But I don't want to break a heart. I just need to find some common ground. Yeah, we're worlds apart, but I know you hear me now. Well, I don't want to break your heart. Well, I just need to find some common ground. Yeah, we're worlds apart, but I know you hear me now. Oh.
Tyler Warden, "To Break a Heart," and that's a new song, right?
That's a new song.
Can we say that's a radio exclusive?
It is radio exclusive. It's the first time anybody outside of the inner circle has heard it, so premiered right here.
Good deal. All right, I'm glad to hear that. Let's talk. We're talking about writing. I want to ask you one more question. Do you ever collaborate with anybody when you're writing?
Well, I try. Mainly, I try to take other people's lyrics and see if I can work with them. I consider it a challenge to start with lyrics, big time. About because it's a whole nother ball game. I've co-written a song with. I've taken lyrics that my cousin Greg sent me and made the song out of that. And then Joel has given me a couple lyrical ideas that I have incorporated into some songs. And I've jammed around with people and come up with things, but it was mainly just a jam, and I would go home and write a song inspired by it. But I mean, I guess that's the same thing.
Right. Is there anybody, and sky's the limit here, I'm not just talking local people, is there anybody you'd like to sit down and write a song with?
Well, I mentioned Jeff Tweedy priorly. I would like to write a song with him. I would love to get the opportunity to write a song with, I don't know, Paul McCartney. If you want to talk sky's the limit, that would be great.
Paul, if you're listening?
Yes, Paul, please. I guess there'd be those two, and then I really would love to, maybe just get the opportunity to sit down with somebody like Bernie Taupin.
Okay.
Who's written. Oh, yeah. I mean, to get to work with him and Elton John, I think that would be cool.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You mentioned Paul McCartney, and earlier in the interview you mentioned the Beatles. Were you a John or a Paul guy?
Oh, it really depends on what age I am. I mean, back then I really had appreciation for Paul McCartney's sense of melody, and then I later on had a really strong sense of love for John Lennon's lyric matter and the things that he liked to talk about and the things he wanted to say.
Right.
I mean, Paul, he liked to write about being in love and that kind of stuff, and then you had John that wanted to write about why is there no peace in the world, and I mean, I liked Ringo's writing.
Right.
I got to see him at the Wild Horse in Nashville.
Oh,
that was pretty cool.
And George, George was no slouch either.
Oh yeah, George was great.
The more I think about it, I mean, that was an all-star band, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Let's let's go ahead and play another song. Let's play Sunday Driver, and you mentioned this was actually the first song you recorded for this album.